First, we will normal summon Beautiful Princess, so we can special summon Leaffish from the deck. Leaffish will then send a fish to the graveyard. We will send Nimble Angler to the graveyard. When Nimble Angler is sent to the graveyard, it can special summon 2 Nimbles from the deck, except Nimble Angler. We will use it to special summon 2 Nimble Beavers. We will then use those 2 Nimble Beavers as Eggsy materials to special summon Gigantic Sprite. Now we can detach 1 material from Gigantic Sprite to special summon Schiff Fairy of the Ghoti from the deck. Using Schiff and Gigantic Sprite as link material, so we can link into Sprite Elf. Now that we have Schiff in the graveyard, we can banish it by targeting our Leaffish on the field. Sprite will then special summon Nimble Angler from the graveyard. Now we can end our turn. On the opponent's standby phase, Schiff will special summon itself from the banished zone. Then at some point during our opponent's main phase, we can use Sprite Elf to special summon a level 2 from the graveyard. We can activate Schiff, using Schiff and our Leaffish to synchro summon into Aryan Post. Aryan Post will then banish a Ghoti from the deck. We'll use it to banish Zep, Ruby of the Ghoti. Zep will trigger its effect to special summon when banished on the opponent's turn. And because Zep was special summoned on the opponent's turn, we can use it to synchro summon. Using Aryan Post, Zep, and a Nimble, we will synchro summon into Deep Beyond. We'll activate Aryan Post on Chainlink 1 and Deep Beyond on Chainlink 2. Deep Beyond then banishes the field, and Aryan Post adds a fish to the hand. Now this Leaffish combo uses Sprite Sprint to extend even further, though it does require you having more Nimbles in your deck. So here we're going to use Leaffish to send Nimble Angler to the graveyard to special summon 2 Nimbles from the deck. Then we can link away 2 Nimbles, so we can link into Sprite Sprint. Sprite Sprint will then send Nimble Angler to the graveyard. And because Nimble Angler is not once per turn, we can special summon 2 Nimbles from the deck. Using our Sprite Sprint and one of our Nimbles as Eggsy material, we will special summon Gigantic Sprite. Gigantic Sprite will then detach 1 material, and we will use it to special summon Schiff, using our Ghoti Tuner and Sprite. We'll link into Sprite Elf. We'll banish Schiff from the graveyard, targeting Leaffish. Now we can activate Sprite Elf to bring back one of our Nimbles from the graveyard. Using both of our Nimbles, we can link into an IP Masquerena. On the opponent's standby phase, Schiff will special summon itself from the banished zone. And on the main phase 1, we activate Sprite Elf. We can chain IP Masquerena. We can link away our IP Masquerena and Sprite Elf to special summon Apollousa. Apollousa will have 2 monster negates. We can activate Shift to Synchro Summon. Into our Aryan posts. So normally we would banish Zep from the deck, but unfortunately we already have Zep in our hand. So we're just going to banish Snopios instead. Snopios will banish a fish from the graveyard. And then we can banish the Zep from our hand and a fish from the graveyard. To special summon Snopios and Zep from the banish zone. We then special summon Zep. And now we can synchro summon into Deep Beyond. But we're going to use Snopios as material instead of Aryan Post so we don't end up banishing our Snopios permanently.